from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Additions coming to Glover Park in Glen Allen. We'll tell you about that story and others in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Thursday, February 1st, 2024, and it's brought to you today by Anchor 619.
And now for the news.
Well, the second phase of Glover Park will begin taking shape soon following the award of a $30.3 million construction contract January 23rd by the Henrico Board of Supervisors. The project will expand the existing 209-acre park by an additional 153 acres to allow for the construction of two NCAA-sized synthetic turf baseball fields, the first at the park. Those will have lighting, as well as two additional multi-purpose synthetic turf fields with lighting as well, bringing the total number of multi-purpose fields to 6. Other additions in the new section will include a 1.5-acre dog park, a large playground, a 1,700-square-foot restroom building, fitness stations, a misting plaza, shade features and shelters, and a 5K trail section. The expansion also will create a new entrance road from Lambert Way. The second phase also will include the clearing of land on a 17-acre spot where the county intends to locate a 4-field baseball complex. Henrico Sports and Entertainment Authority officials are currently negotiating with a private bidder on that project. Yesterday, Henrico officials formally celebrated the reopening of Cheswick Park, the county's first park, following an 11-month renovation effort. The park originally opened on about 24.5 acres on Forest Avenue in the near West End in 1980, thanks to funding from a 1977 bond referendum. Its $2.1 million overhaul was funded through the county's 2016 bond referendum. The enhancement includes the creation of an open fitness area, upgrades to the park's trails, playground, restroom facilities, pedestrian bridges, parking lot, main entrance, stormwater management infrastructure, and signage. County officials are planning a community-wide event at the park in April, details to be announced soon. Federal lawmakers from Virginia are demanding answers after the U.S. Postal Service delayed the delivery of 870 colon cancer test samples to the Richmond Veterans Affairs Medical Center. More than half of those samples were older than 2 weeks and could not be used, and some dated as far back as mid-2023. In a joint letter to the U.S. Postmaster General and Virginia District Manager, Senators Tim Kaine and Mark Warner, as well as Congressman Rob Whitman and Representatives Jennifer McClellan, Abigail Spanberger, Jen Kiggins, and Bob Good, told officials that the delays were unacceptable. The lawmakers are requesting a briefing with the USPS and a tour of the relevant facility to better understand the causes of the delays. And legislation inspired by a Henrico man who died at Central State Hospital last March cleared its first hurdle at the Virginia General Assembly. The House Committee for Courts of Justice Criminal Subcommittee unanimously approved House Bill 1242, also called Irvo's Law, on Monday, following testimony from loved ones of the bill's namesake, Irvo Otieno. Otieno was suffering from a mental health crisis last March and was taken to Parham Doctors Hospital under an emergency custody order, eventually taken to the county's jail before being transferred to Central State Hospital, where he died after being held on the ground for 12 minutes by Henrico Sheriff's deputies and hospital staff members. The bill aims to preserve a family member or caregiver's access to a loved one being treated at a health facility for a mental health crisis under an emergency custody order or temporary detention order. And if you are an invested citizen of Henrico County and you want to do something to help the county and the Henrico citizen, we invite you to apply for our Henrico Citizen Advisory Board. Applications now are open through February 21st. You can visit henricocitizen.com/henrico-citizen-advisory-board-applications to apply today. The board is a 15-member group that will meet 10 times between March and next February to help provide insight, discuss possible coverage topics, supply feedback about previous coverage and planned and future coverage, as well as operational goals, and also provide thoughts about issues facing the county in general, among other responsibilities. We'd love to hear from you if you're interested. We hope that you will take a look at that application and complete one today. Ready to bring in new business? Anchor 619 is your secret weapon for all things marketing. Founded by a Henrico native who has spent the last 5 years consulting businesses at Facebook, the founder is bringing her team's unparalleled expertise right here back to Henrico. Visit anchor619.com today to secure a branding, public relations, or paid media strategy session for just $250. Don't wait to get started. Sign up at anchor619.com today.